and that's all we get, okay? Got it?
Yes!
Good. Come on up, boys. Fellas. Chums. All right, your name, sir?
Dave Stinton.
And your name, sir?
Josh Zagoren.
You are the only one unbearded on stage right now, so... So the legs, it's only like half leg. They're not as close. Are we ready to count it off again?
Yes!
Do we remember the protocol?
Yes!
All right, you gentlemen remember the protocol? Yes. Roll on blam, not four. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, blam!
Oh!
Nail. The choice is yours. I'm going to go second. If you're gonna learn, you should really do it like this. So Dave, you're a comedian, is that correct?
Somewhat, yeah.
You dabble. And where are you gigging next that the people might wish to know about?
Well, it happens. I help produce a show called the Double Shot Showcase, which is right here in Evanston. I'm Foster at JJ Java. And
JJ Java. That's fun to say. Everyone say it now.
JJ Java.
Now say 911 Foster in Evanston.
911 Foster in Evanston.
I thought he was going to go with Twin Towers thing, which was just... It was about to be hilarious in the wrong way. All right. And that is, when does that take place?
That's every Thursday.
Every Thursday of every month, all the time.
Except the Thursday after this one, where the 4 producers are doing a stand-up show at Bistro Bordeaux, which is also here in Evanston.
Bistro Bordeaux sounds fancy. Everyone say Bistro Bordeaux.
Bistro Bordeaux.
Now say it with a French accent.
Bistro Bordeaux.
That was pretty convincing. All right, so anything else they need to know about?
Actually, this Thursday I'm doing the Funny Story Show, which is in Lakeview.
That's at the Loose Leaf Tea Lounge on Broadway, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
And that's this Thursday?
This Thursday, yeah.
All right. Who said? All right, that was peculiar. I don't know what happened there. Are you ready to go, sir?
I am.
Lindsay Moscato? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. There was way more shoulder shimmy on that. Right, club audience? Are you ready?
Yeah!
All right. I just want to say some of you really committed to that, and some of you I saw kind of phoned it in. All right. Dave Stinton, in 3, 2, 1, begin.
One cold and foreboding apocalypse night, a zombie and vampire struck up a fight. The battle of wits, undead to undead. The vampire looked down at the zombie and said, "Your lack of articulate enunciation prevents you from offering me invitation, without which I can't enter human beings' lairs, and I'm safe from you at the top of these stairs. So, let's pass the time listing why, as a rule, the vampire is just the superior ghoul. Where to begin the comparison? Damn, we may as well start with how handsome I am. Pale skin, widow's peak, my fangs white like my shirt, with nary a speck of my home country dirt. Medallion, collared cape, one picks up many a fashion accessory through the millennia. I look intellectual, lustily sexual, a dangerous combo that's rather effectual, charming the ladies and leaving them smitten. You're dressed in whatever it is you were bit in. We both feast on humans. I favor a drink of that sweet crimson nectar, the devil's red ink. You claim to crave brains, but of late I am learning you'll feed on most anything. You're not discerning. A shoulder, a pelvis, a buttock, a lung, They'll all find their way to your untasting tongue. I sip and I savor. You slurp and you gnaw. I'm a wine connoisseur. You stuff grapes in your maw. I may add, at the risk of appearing conceited, there's poetry even in how I'm defeated. The sun, holy water, a stake to the heart. That's deathly romantic. That's dying as art. And what is the weapon that renders you dead? An everyday ham-fisted clonk on the head. Three Stooges slapstick. Wartime anesthesia. The third leading cause of soap opera amnesia. You collapse in a heap if your brainstem gets shot? Well, that will kill anyone, zombie or not. There's just nothing great or unique about you. Even the living can see that that's true. Just look at the way we're portrayed on TV. They want to flee you. They want to be me. And before you open your mouth to dissuade me, just look at the actors who've gone and portrayed me. Names I imagine that even you know, from Bela Lugosi to Willem Dafoe, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Selma Hayek, Tom Cruise, Wesley Snipes, Kiefer Sutherland walked in my shoes. Robert Pattinson. Laugh, but the kid is adorable. Meanwhile, your presence on screen is deplorable. Herds of no-names, tedious, uninspired, all latex and syrup, no acting required. No need to be nuanced or subtle or dexterous, a cast full of nothing but dozens of extras. That's probably why zombie interest is waning. If you get too fast, all your fans start complaining. And that brings me round to my verdict. By far, what bothers me most is how passive you are. No matter how fearsome, how horrid your groan, your strength is in numbers. You're useless alone. You lurch in a crowd led by nothing but greed, the instinct, if that's what you call it, to feed. I've toured the world, and I've walked every shore, seen countries that do not exist anymore. You know, I've met Sophocles. I've joked with Wilde. Interviewed Turkle when he was a child. Sparred with Napoleon, watched Fanny Bryce, met Lizzie Borden, went out once or twice. Met Henry VIII well before he was king. I didn't meet Jesus, though. I had a thing. The point is, I spoke with them. I held the thrall of them. You know what else? I was conscious for all of them. Tell me about all the people you meet. Do you even remember the ones you don't eat? What good is a hunger that's never been sated? How can you feel love if you've only been hated? What good is a brain without means to employ it? What good is the blood if you cannot enjoy it? What good is your sin if they cannot forgive it? What good's immortality if you can't live it? The vampire fell silent, spoke not a word more. The zombie then groaned, and his jaw hit the floor.
Is yours rhyming? Okay, so remember everything that you just heard and wipe clean your mind. Okay? Good. Let's pretend to chat. Hey man. Not a whole lot. How about you? So you're in a weekly shift.
Yep.
Which is crazy. What is the name of the show, please?
That's the Paper Machete. It's over at the Green Mill.
Yeah. You should. You're permitted to woo. And so that's every Saturday at the legendary Green Mill. You should start saying legendary.
I said fabulous once, and it just seemed not enough. It's legendary.
Legendary.
Also fabulous.
And you are a recurring character.
I play Chad the Bird. He's
You know, it's the rattiest pink bird of it. It's just like a fluorescent dust bunny rolled in smegma It's just horrifying. But you really bring him to life.
Thank you.
And so you write a new piece every week.
Yeah, I get my topic on Friday night, and I have all Saturday to write it, and I just kind of go, and then I run and go, yeah, good, funny. I hope it is.
Right. So he's going to keep his hands below shoulder for this. And we didn't require you to write this the day before, did we?
No.
No.
So
We care about you. Okay. So, all right, do you have any other upcoming anything?
Not yet, but I'll email you guys if something comes
Okay.
up.
This is an elaborate data harvesting scheme. All right. So, Josh Zagoren, are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Lindsay Moscato, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, really hammered, I want to say links, made by Phyllis Diller. Okay. Black Club audience, are you ready? Outstanding. All right. Josh Zagoren, in 3, 2, 1, begin.
My name is Josh, and I am a zombie. At least I could be. It's possible. Some wayward mutant terracotta freak bug like a mayfly with a nasty cough could fly into my bedroom at night and bite me, infecting my brain in just the right way to shut down everything but my eating mouth, my grunting muscles, and all the sweet, sweet hunger pangs I could ask for. We are, all of us, just a couple of little chemical misfires away from lumbering out into the city with brain craving, and we need to be proud of that. The Legion of the Undead are the closest most of us are ever gonna get to being a true blue badass monster, and yeah, we do strive to be something more romantic like the vampire because they're sexy, sparkly, they only wear shirts that show off their ripped abs, but it's a trap. Like all things too hot to be true, they are. Save yourself from temptation. But okay, you're excited because you just met a vampire, and now you're hanging out with one, and you think, man, I made it. This is the afterlife for me. But look at those abs. But a vampire still has to let you become one of them. They have to decide that you're cool enough to drink their blood, because they can't let us all in. Most of us are just snacks. You have to be special to get in. But do you want in? Do you really want to be part of an immortal, super elitist Eurotrip sparkle orgy that they just lazily recline in like bored cats? They sleep all day and then they run around all night with their tight crew like a never-ending high school prom. And I don't know about you, but I graduated from high school already. And if I'm going to spend an eternity being undead, why would I want to deal with all that shit all over again? Once you get into the in crowd, all you end up doing is want to get out. But now you can't, you're fucked, because you're never gonna die. So you're stuck for eternity, one-upping a group of soulless, uptight bitches wearing Louboutins that they didn't earn. They only have the money because they lived long enough to keep it. Zombies will let anyone in. And anyone can become a zombie. You don't even have to be in shape. In fact, they prefer it if you're fat. It doesn't matter how you look, what your sexual preferences are, if you have weird toes that you're ashamed of. They don't discriminate based on race, family history, politics, or if wine makes you fart. They want you no matter what. And they will go out of their way to get you. And once they got you, you're in. No test, no initiation, just a love bite and it's off to the buffet. Beholden to no one. Fighting for what you want, what you need, what you crave. And staying with the group because safety is in numbers. And when one of the group can't get across the river, you make it your business to be a bridge. But don't worry. A zombie can crawl to success with only the top half of their body intact. And let's see one of those buck-toothed glamazons do that. Zombies are the never-ending metal mosh pit of Hell's minions. They don't fade away into a cloud of smoke like a pasty-ass wannabe party magician. They burn out like rock stars, jaws on the ground, tongue hanging out, eyeballs popping all the way down into a mess of limbs and grunting. It makes me miss my college days. And yet they are are zen-like, carefree creatures, unburdened by fashion, social anxiety, skin, who saunter the lane just looking for noms before being easily picked off by a state trooper or a conflicted lover in a blaze of glory. And this also makes them the ideal candidate for an apocalypse. Imagine the backbreaking work it would take to stop the snobby celebutante clusterfuck of the vampire apocalypse. Just ask Sarah Michelle Gellar, George Clooney, Corey Feldman. They hunted vampires, and they all looked pretty damn serious while they were doing it. But turn around and look at the zombie slaughter party. Mia Jovovich, Woody Harrelson, Rose McGowan, and Simon fucking Pegg. And see how much fun they're still having. Yeah, vampires got Tom Cruise, but zombies got Michael Jackson. Vampires have Bill Paxton, but zombies got Bill Pullman. Abraham Lincoln hates vampires. Kristen Stewart loves them. Zombies can go anywhere, anytime. They can even fight sharks underwater. Vampires can't go out in the daytime, and they have to be invited to every house they visit like a Jehovah's Witness with photodermatitis. You can't kill a zombie with Italian food, but you can kill a vampire, and so that means they're forced to exist in a never-ending life without pizza, and zombies are just looking for toppings. And speaking of hot toppings, brains are considered a delicacy, even in the land of the living, and blood is just a seasoning. So zombies are living on Sauvé de Veau, while vampires are settling for the Mrs. Dash of the human body. Zed-heads, man! They're fun to be around because they have variety. There's walkers, runners, floaters, pukers, smokers, screamers, hissers, some with stars, some have legs and arms, and some have none upon theirs. They are the Baskin Robbins of monsters, and they are free, they are strong, and they are brave. Zombies are all American. Vampires have to answer to their master, which is just another bitchy vampire. So yeah, if you want to join a cult, go be a vampire. But if you want to join a gang, go be a zombie, and you will dominate YouTube flash mobs, and your group cosplay costumes will always be a hit at the con. Vampires will talk you up, they will love you down, and they will beg you. But they don't like you. They don't care. They're liars. They're the ones you bang, and then you feel gross about yourself afterwards. Zombies are the ones you marry. Because, yeah, they smell funny, they look funny, they ain't too bright. But a zombie will always be there, will always come for you, and will always be right behind you. Because a zombie just wants you for your mind. And isn't that what all of us want to be wanted for? My name is Josh, I am a zombie, and you can be too.
There's a regular series in Right Club called Theoretical T-shirts, which are on the front of the T-shirt is the Right Club logo, and then on the back is, in this case, the phrase "Bucktooth Glamazon." And then the one earlier that I forgot to mention was Taser Vagina.
You made it.
Are we ready to make our decision?
Yeah!
Should I just please stand? All right. Right Club audience, who among you believes that Dave Stinton was a victor in this battle? Go! Excellent. Judges got that? All right, there we go. Who among you believes that Josh Zagoren was the victor in this battle? Go! Judges confirm. Josh is the victor.
I'm so glad that you supported this. This is the Boston Marathon Relief Fund. It is the only sanctioned marathon relief fund. The one fund is not fully a non-for-profit yet, and these things are dangerous. So thank you. This is actually going to help people. Thank you guys very much.
All right, but before you get too fucking full of yourself, Dave Stinton is going to step to the mic and tell you how you are betraying your world. Dave?
My charity was First Slice. They feed the hungry. I guess they're not
Well fought, gentlemen.